Sporting's outgoing manager Ruben Amorim refused to humour the idea of signing Viktor Gyokeres for Manchester United, despite his hat-trick against Manchester City in the Champions League. Amorim was taking charge of Sporting for the final time in Lisbon on Tuesday night, and he certainly went out with a bang. City started the stronger and took an early lead through Phil Foden, but once Gyokeres equalised just before the interval, the tide had turned. Maximiliano Araujo gave Sporting the lead less than a minute after the break, before Gyokeres' emphatic penalties secured victory for the Lisbon club. In his post-match interview, Amorim began by paying tribute to the farewell afforded to him. Looking at the game, it was written in stone, he explained in his post-match press conference. The opponent missing a penalty when the score was 3-1. There are days when things have to happen in a certain way. We started the second half very well. The crowd started to get excited. I couldn't ask for another farewell. I'm very happy with this moment. After paying tribute to the fans, the line of questioning shifted to Gyokeres and whether he was on Amorim's radar for United. However, the Portuguese head coach was clear with his thoughts on this. Gyokeres: "I've just made peace with them, Sporting. I'm not even going to joke about it signing him for United," Amorim insisted. Gyokeres is at a big club, and now all he has to do is finish the season here. Gyokeres has now scored 20 goals in 16 appearances for Sporting this campaign. Speaking to TNT Sports, Amorim added, No, I cannot be funny with that. In this moment it was tough for me to leave. If I'm starting joking about that with your cameras, I have problems. This is my city, this is my country, so I will respect that Viktor has to stay until the end of the season, and then his life is going maybe somewhere else. Inevitable speculation mooting that incoming Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim will raid Sporting CP for some of their players in January has been quickly shut down by the man himself. "I will not take any of Sporting's players in January, but that's another story," he told the media this week. One of the players most tipped for a move to United because of his links with Amorim is Sporting attacker Viktor Gyokeres. The striker has scored a brilliant 20 goals in 16 matches this season, carrying on his form from last term, which saw him bag 43 goals in 50 outings. However, Amorim knows how tricky it will be to land the Sweden international. Gyokeres costs £100 million. "It's very complicated," he said. Whether United spend in January is unclear in light of spending limits. More than £200 million splashed in the summer, and United have dished out a combined £25 million in compensation for the firing of Erik Ten Hag and the hiring of Amorim. Either way, Amorim will have a good idea which areas of his squad need strengthening by the new year. And analysts have already been casting their own verdicts ahead of the new coach's start date. Owen Hargreaves believes United need another centre-back and striker, despite acquiring reinforcement in both areas this summer. Defenders Matthijs de Ligt and Lenny Yoro were brought in ahead of the new season, while forward Joshua Zirkzee was also signed. De Ligt has endured a stumbling start, while Yoro has yet to make his competitive debut after fracturing his metatarsal in pre-season. Zirkzee, meanwhile, has not scored in 13 matches, having netted the winner in the opening day 1-0 win over Fulham. United have scored just 8 times in their opening 9 games and have shipped 11 goals in the process. "I think Amorim needs a striker, and I think he needs a centre-back," Hargreaves told Premier League Productions, as per TBR Football. "But I'm just excited. I think we just needed a change, and this is a brilliant change, and I'm sure he's going to want to spend some money." Meanwhile, reports continue to suggest that Amorim might consider a move for Benfica left-back Álvaro Fernandes, who left United's academy this summer. United are struggling for numbers in the position, with Diogo Dalot currently deputising there amid a spate of injuries. Luke Shaw has suffered another setback in his recovery, while Tyrell Malacia is being reintroduced slowly, having not played since May 2023 due to hiccups in his rehabilitation from serious knee surgery. United have a buyback clause in Fernandes' Benfica deal and will be known to Amorim due to playing in the same league as Sporting. The 21-year-old, who never made his competitive senior debut for United, despite winning Reserve Player of the Year in 2022, has been tracked by Amorim, as per Give Me Sport.